What is EPA? Endpoint assessment, or EPA, occurs at the final stage of an apprenticeship. It is an impartial assessment of whether you have developed the skills, knowledge and behaviours outlined in the apprenticeship standard. Although some apprentices complete a bespoke learning journey, most apprenticeship standard learning journeys will always consist of the following 4 key components. 1. Induction. 2. On-programme study. 3. Gateway. 4. Endpoint assessment. Your induction is designed to provide you with an understanding of the apprenticeship you are completing, along with its requirements, give you the time to complete associated enrolment paperwork, and complete any initial testing, screening on English, maths, or any other specific requirements needed. The on-programme study component will often include a series of sessions designed to provide you with the training and assessments needed to complete your programme, including the completion of any qualifications that are required as part of your programme of learning. Gateway is a term used to provide a checkpoint towards the end of your programme. During Gateway, you, your employer and training provider will ensure all on-programme study work is complete and any qualifications have also been successfully achieved. Your EPA is completed as the final stage of your apprenticeship by an independent assessor from your endpoint assessment organisation, also known as EPAO. EPA can include a variety of assessments such as examinations, observations of working practice, professional discussions and multiple choice question papers, also known as MCQs. What is an EPAO? EPAO stands for Endpoint Assessment Organisation. An EPAO has responsibility for developing and conducting the final endpoint assessments, which are often completed at the end of your learning journey. Endpoint assessments are designed to assess your knowledge, skills and behaviours. The EPAO is independent of both your training provider and employer, but will work with them and yourself to ensure that you are all aware of the requirements of the endpoint assessment. There are many different EPAOs supporting apprenticeships across England, but for this apprenticeship, your EPAO is QualSafe Awards. Who will assess you? The EPAs are completed by your EPAO's independent assessor. The independent assessor, with the support of a lead independent assessor, will then confirm the assessment outcome within 5 days of assessment. Both assessors are employed by the EPAO and all have a wealth of knowledge and experience in both the sector and in educational assessment, so you're in good hands. How will you be assessed? All assessments will be completed in a secure environment, away from any distractions, allowing you to focus. After the assessments, you will have a chance to speak with your independent assessor. How can you prepare for endpoint assessment? Discuss the assessments with your training provider well in advance of Gateway. Your training provider can really help reduce the fear of these assessments by helping you to understand what and how they will take place. Good preparation can involve completing some practice assessments with your training provider of what you will do on the actual assessment day. You can prepare by completing practice simulations. Afterwards, ask for feedback and look at ways you can improve next time. Completing practice professional discussions. They are not as scary as you may think. Once again, ask for feedback and explore areas to improve. Read through your checklist provided by the EPAO to make sure you have everything you need ahead of your EPA assessment day. What happens if you fail? Retakes and resits. If you fail, don't worry. You can often be offered the opportunity to resit or retake the assessment. What's the difference between a retake and resit? A resit is when you attempt the assessment without further learning. A retake is when you attempt the assessment after completing further learning. Any resit or retake will only be able to achieve a maximum grade of pass, unless exceptional circumstances apply. Only failed assessments can be resat or retaken. All resits and retakes should be completed within 6 months of the original endpoint assessment. The team at QualSafe want every apprentice to feel ready to showcase the best of themselves at endpoint assessment. Your toolkit will help you to feel fully prepared for your EPA and is packed full of extra support for revision and preparation. This pack will be provided by your apprenticeship provider. Don't forget to use all the resources in your toolkit to prepare for your EPA. Good luck, and we look forward to meeting you in the final stage of your apprenticeship.